3 truly disturbing movie theater horror stories. Most popular movies shown at theaters usually have a simple storyline and a lighthearted plot, but not all movies are like that. Among all the movies ever made, there are some dark movies that people would rather not watch. These movies have a complex storyline and a powerful protagonist that keeps the audience at the edge of their seats. The plots of these kinds of movies tend to stay in your head for a long time. If you're looking out for such films, here are 3 of the most disturbing movie theater horror stories. Number 1. The Human Centipede 2 Full Sequence, 2011. The plot of this movie is a very vile and disturbing one. It isn't necessarily bad from the eyes of an artist. The movie is just a product of unrestrained creativity. It is a sequel to the original The Human Centipede movie, and this sequel improves greatly on the original, as it should. Though still maintaining the black and white color, this element enhances the gory scenes of the film. The story of Human Centipede 2 revolves around Martin, who is a deranged man trying to build a 12-person human centipede by abducting people and attaching them butt to mouth using tape, staples, or simply shoving their heads in another's butt. Martin's idea of the human centipede was inspired by Dr. Heidier. The Human Centipede 2 is a horror movie like no other. The plot is very vile and quite creepy. It has to be one of the darkest and most disgusting movies ever produced, with so many unimaginable plot twists. Number 2. Antichrist, 2009. The director of this movie is a Danish man called Lars von Trier, and he is known for the dark movies he creates that blows the audience's imagination. He is said to have suffered from depression, amongst other things in the past, and his stories reflect that feeling. Antichrist is a film that captures the life of a couple. The couple lost their male child and decided to retreat to a desolate cabin in the woods where they hope to repair their weakened bond of marriage and repair their broken hearts. Things don't go exactly as planned. Nature has something else planned for the couple, and this changes their behavior towards each other as the film plays along. The forest where their cabin is located is inhabited by some ordinary-looking animals possessed by unnatural spirits. The couple always wants to seek shelter in their cabin, but they always find themselves out in the open, inflicting pain upon themselves in an unspeakable and seemingly intimate way. These scenes are so extreme, audience members are sure not to consider them erotic in any way. This is the director's way of confronting and shaking the audience. The film provides a unique experience to its viewers. Though dark and sinister, it has multiple layers of subtext that you will only come to understand after you have seen the movie a couple of times. If you can somehow look past the disturbing scenes and sadomasochistic sequences, you will enjoy the movie. Number 3. Martyrs, 2008. This movie portrays the blood, gore, and torture of many classic horror movies, and its portrayal is quite realistic too. The plot revolves around a young woman who is abducted from an orphanage when she was younger and brutally abused and traumatized as a child. She successfully escapes one day and befriends another child who is also abused. 15 years later, they both seek to enact their revenge on the families who abused them when they were younger. Convinced that she had found her tormentors, she kills off an entire family, only to realize later on that they just scratched the surface of a secret organization. She is captured again by this organization and held in torment till she can transcend life and witness what the afterlife offers as a martyr. The word martyr is a deviation of the Greek word, and it means witness, and that is what this movie plot is based on. She was tortured and tormented to the point where she witnessed and provided an account of the world beyond life to the head of that cruel underground organization. All the gory scenes in this movie are short and impactful. Overall, it works very well as a horror movie. but the plot gets more and more disturbing as the film progresses, making it a very gory and bizarre horror movie.